It's September and our children are all going back to school, students are heading back to university, and it's a time of year when adults often think, maybe I'll enrol on a course and learn something new myself. We're all learners, and at Exeter Cathedral we want to offer all-age learning for a whole range of different people. And so this year, for the first time in many years actually, we're going to offer a very short course for people who would like to think about the Christian faith, perhaps for the first time formally. Certainly people who have no Christian background, they're not churchgoers, but they've got questions to ask about the meaning of life and God and Jesus and the church and all of that kind of stuff. And so we're going to offer a course from the 27th of September called Start. So the Start course is, well, I suppose it's for people who have questions to ask. They want a safe space to ask them. They perhaps haven't got a strong religious background, maybe went to a church school or go to carol services every year, but beyond that have never had the opportunity to come together with others who are coming from a very similar place to ask some honest questions about the meaning of life, about faith, about the Christian faith particularly, about what life's all about, where we're going, is there a God? It's a really basic course. It's about starting again, or starting for the very first time on this journey of faith. So a typical Start evening will probably begin with a cup of coffee or tea, and there are 6 sessions. And each session has got a headline. We'll watch a short DVD to lift us into the topic, and then we'll have some discussion, and then maybe we'll look at another part of the DVD, and then we'll discuss again its contents, the kind of topics we're going to cover. Well, the first session is called Life. What's the meaning? Where are we going? And we're going to talk about our own life stories and maybe think a little bit about whether there's been a God incident along the way for any of us or not, as the case may be. We're then going to think about, is there a God? Big question. Third session, we're going to think about the world. Why is it a bit messed up? Why are we all a bit messed up in many ways? Then we're going to talk about Jesus, because this course is about the Christian faith and what the Christian faith has specifically to say into all that we've been talking about so far. And then we're going to look ahead at things like the cross. What does that mean? It's right at the middle of the Christian story. And the future. What does the future hold for any of us? It's a very simple course. There's lots of media input, lots of opportunity to talk, and a great chance to get to know others on a similar journey.